So YouTube has a very short attention span. People have a very short attention span. But guess what? Some of us don't. And some of us don't forget. Think about liking, joining the channel. On this channel, I am for the people who've gotten screwed over the years, gotten blocked. They don't get any comments back because a lot of these people sold them the dream. I have a question. Now, I'm just asking questions. Hey, Kenan Grace, what happened to that fundraiser you did?
To do a charity fundraiser for the Childhood Cancer Foundation, as you can see right here, and this young child who has cancer, who will directly benefit, if not his peers will benefit from this. And
I don't ever hear you talk about it anymore. You said it was for the kids. You said you love the kids. But then when you posted a video, it was just a meet and greet and looked like one big ass party.
This is not financial advice. I just hope you bought your other mints, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen.
I've been in this business. I've seen people make millions. Hopefully, I'm going to help you guys too.
You know, I'm the king of stick to your disciplines, right? Stick to your disciplines.
There is literally going to come an opportunity around the corner. It's why every last one of us is in this room.
Track what you do, win or lose. You need to be tracking what you do. You need to know how you won, but more importantly, you need to know how and why you lost.
Trade with the chart and not with your. That's how we got to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you was giving people a sob story on you got family members with cancer. Now, here's the thing. This is the reason why I'm touching base back on this is because that was a new low for you. Because I've had family members pass away from leukemia. And the reason why I'm asking this is you were giving a sob story about your family members and the kids. And like I said, what you did was good for the kids, but you went on to go and talk in circles on how if you got a tax break for $5,000 and then the state got a tax break, but at the end of the day, we both know you got a tax break, my man. I got LLCs and I got businesses and real estate too. The difference between some people do things when the cameras are not on because they don't look for the pat on the back and they sure as hell don't take their subscribers' money. Now, I got some more questions for you, Kenan. I have questions of what happened to all the stocks that you pumped in the heyday. Now, I'm not making this video for the past fundraiser that you held. I'm doing this for the next one you will hold. Because you mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, the end of next year, he will have another fundraiser. If it's for the kids, if it's for the dogs, if it's for the cats, if it's for the Ingrown Toenails Association, him and his little buddies will be having fundraisers asking for your money. They always ask for your money. If you notice, they always need your money to help you make money. That is the first thing you should be looking for. A person who's trying to build wealth takes their own money and invest in themselves. Investing in yourself is not investing in someone's class, Patreon, Discord fundraiser. Investing in yourself is investing in your education with a real degree that when you shut the camera off, you can take it to a business and use it. A trade, HVAC, plumbing, barbershop, anything. Not a YouTube social media degree that is absolutely a piece of shit and is worthless in the real world. Now, I got some questions, Kenan. You like to seem very intelligent and smart and like to say, hey, family, I'm doing this for the family. I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this to show you the skills to pay the bills. That's all your followers will ever do is pay bills. You're showing them the nigga skills to pay the nigga bills, and the stupid shit that they purchase ruin their credit, destroy their lives, start buying CPNs, end up going to jail. In my opinion, you're helping lead to the cycle of what's happened to poor black and brown people. Because white folks with education are not following yo ass. People who are smart, who have legitimate careers and stock options and 401ks and pensions, you know, the shit that you talk down upon, they're not following you because we actually know how money works. But I have a question. What happened to ChargePoint, bro? You used to talk about ChargePoint. You pump ChargePoint, and I know you blocked these people in the comment section. You blocked you talked about ChargePoint. You were an AMC ape. You were all these little penny stupid shit stocks. Mullen. You and your comrades pumped this shit in the heyday, and you don't talk about it no more. Workhorse. Hyliion. Oh, it's the future. I'm holding for the long haul, family. Why don't you talk about that shit? Why every day there's a new play? You see, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to investing, every day there's not a new play. It's very boring. You set it, you forget it, and you go on about your life. You don't worry about the day-to-days. You don't worry about resistance levels, but they know the majority of poor people have no other skills and their only out is to gamble. So they're willing to take any chance and any risk they can with their finances. That is the problem with the black and brown community is people think short term. You don't think long term. Eventually, you will get old. And when you get old, people get disgruntled. They blame the white man. They blame the minorities for taking their jobs. Take a look at what's going on in Chicago. You got poor black and brown people who've taken advantage of the system. Let's keep it a buck. Now getting mad that the migrants have worked the system better than them and now they don't have. You see, what happens is hardworking Americans are tired of this shit. We are tired of always helping other people when the information is up there for you. The information is out there. The problem is there's an abundance of stupid people and there's an abundance of false information. One day it's Tesla. One day it's Apple. If you notice this, right, when the stock market's going up, I'm going to give you their secret. When the stock market is booming, they will throw random stupid shit out there. And then when it starts to crash, VOO, VTI, the overall stock market, the Magnificent Seven, you got to make sure your base is secure before you get into trading family and swing trades family and the plays. You got to make sure your base is having discipline. Your base is keeping your debts extremely low, making more money. Your base is not going into credit card debt. Your base is not worrying about and giving a shit what people think about what type of car you drive. Your base is consuming valuable energy that you will use later on in life. Being able to decipher a person who is full of shit and a person who is telling the truth. Think about this for a second. How many classes do I have? How many Patreons do I have? How many Discords do I have? Just think about that. I've even said this in the past. Purchase merchandise and hit the join button when you're debt free. Every other day, they have a new class, a new Patreon, a new fundraiser, a new anything. They all have Patreons. Every one of them have Patreons. Not only do they have individual Patreons and individual Discords, they have individual schools. Not only do they have individual schools, they have a group Patreon all together. Okay, so really think about this. If their job is to help you make money, how are you ever going to make money when you're constantly paying them? And here's something else that I want to ask you, Mr. Kenan Grace. Why don't you ever talk about taxes, bro? You guys never talk about short-term taxes. You never, ever talk about when you're swinging and you're jumping in and out of stocks that you are paying a higher tax rate. Maybe it's because the people who are following you don't worry about taxes because they might not have a job or they have low IQs, low education, low jobs, and they don't worry about taxes. But people who start to make money investing after a while, you know what we start to do? We start to back out of the workforce because that's how you buy your time back. You back out of the workforce and you let your investments work for you. Let's think about this for a second. If a person owns real estate, they own index funds, they have their debts low, and they have a great wage, they could start to back away from their income, right? They could start dedicating more time to their family, travel, working out, living a better life, living a more wholesome life, start doing hobbies, right? If you're constantly jumping in and out and swinging plays, Can you prove that the family's really making money? Have you ever shown a 1099, a detailed, everybody that's in the stock market at the end of the year, you get a 1099 of your gains and your losses. Every stock you said you're holding for the family, or you're swinging, or you're buying. Are you just making content on these videos about these stocks, or do you actually own them? Because for me to actually believe you, you actually got to show some 1099s, my man. You got to show you're making more money from swinging than getting paid off of the Discords, the Patreons, the classes, and the advertisers that you pumped. Now, if you make $200,000 from your swing trades and your plays, and you make $30,000 from your ad revenue and your advertisers and your Discords, that's one thing. Kudos. But if you're making $300,000 from all the shit you're pumping to people, and you're making $20,000 from your trades, as they say, okay, as my old teacher used to say, C102, it ain't just math. The shit ain't adding up. So ask questions, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know his little lackeys may hop in the comment section. Say what you want down there. I'm doing better than you, and the stock squad is doing way better than your ass. No regrets. Have a great weekend. Get it.